Hey guys, Holland227 here. Trying to do a video, hope it comes out well. This camera of mine took some damage pretty bad and hasn't worked very well since then. I know the sound quality's been an issue, but I'm hoping that I can be loud enough to overcome the sound quality and the picture quality will come out well. What I wanted to do today is a video about a system that I have never owned before. I was surfing on eBay this week and came across some stuff. With it being my birthday and all, I wanted to get myself something I've never had for my birthday, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money. You know, so I thought, well, GameStop was having to buy 2 get 1 free sale, but I skipped that. What I did find, though, I spent $10 plus shipping on was a system I have never had, I have never played before. I remember some of my friends in school years ago had one, but I never played it. And that system is a Game Gear. My thoughts on the Game Gear are, it was a great attempt by Sega to make a handheld to compete with Nintendo's Game Boy. The brightness level, the backlight, was a really good idea. A couple downsides was the size. You know, it's pretty big for a portable system. And the other big downside of it was it took 6 AA batteries to run unless you had the adapter. Not very portable when you need an adapter to keep it running because it's going to eat through batteries really quick. But this Game Gear is in really good shape. The only downside of it is when it's on, there's a little line that appears right about here. Looks like some of the screen is burnt out on it. But I've hooked it up, I played it, and it really doesn't affect anything. This also came with a Sega Game Gear case that you can put your system in. It's got some space for your games in the front and back. Put your charger in there, or your AC adapter in there. Was that. The AC adapter itself, which is the main reason I bought it. One, the price was good, but it had the adapter. I find a lot of Game Gears online and even Game Gears at some yard sales, but the problem is they don't have the adapter, and there's 2 used game shops around me, and in my experience neither one of them have had the adapter for this, so I had to have the adapter. Good bonus was it had the car adapter so you can play it on the road, which is really nice to have. And it came with 12 games. One of those games is in the Game Gear right now, and it is Sega Sports Trivia Championship Edition. This plays like a football game. You decide if you want to run, shoot, or run, pass, punt, you know. It's got blitz and block and stuff on the defense, and you answer trivia questions to progress the game. It's okay. And then every game except for one has one of these cases. And this one is Legend of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. It's a nice platformer. This one is Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos, which plays a lot like Sonic 3. I don't think it's a straight port of Sonic 3, but it plays a lot like Sonic 3. You can play a Sonic or Tails. It's really good. The Adventures of Batman and Robin. This game, I played a little bit of it. It needs some massive cleaning done to it because it freezes up and sputters out in the gameplay. But it's kind of slowish, boggish. I really don't know if I'm going to like that one too much. NHL All-Star Hockey. This is from the year 1995, I do believe. And it's not a bad hockey game. I played it for a little bit. I played as the Kings because they have Wayne Gretzky, and I scored like 2 goals in 3 minutes with him, so he's really overpowered. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Another great game. Poker Face Paul's Blackjack. Made by a company called Adrenaline. It's a blackjack game that kind of plays like a Caesar's Palace, or no, not Caesar's Palace, Vegas Stakes, where you have some money, and if you go broke, you end up out on the street, and it plays like that. Another platformer, Walt Disney's Jungle Book. I think I'm more excited for my daughter. She loves the Jungle Book, and she's starting to learn how to play handheld. She can play Mario on the Game Boy now, so I think this will do better for her because it's in color, it's brighter, it's a little bit bigger. But she loves the Jungle Book. It's a platformer. It's okay. Great port here. Super Columns, Sega's version of Tetris. Very good game. I like it. Bugs Bunny and Double Trouble. Saw like a little platformer, but it goes vertical and horizontal. So it was tough. I didn't really know what to do in the first one. I got to look at it a little bit closer. But Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's a beat 'em up like Final Fight. I made it to stage 1-2 and kept getting my butt whooped. The controls are real clunky in that game. It was fun. There's no Green Ranger, so that that kind of hurt it for me. And the last game that came with it was Marvel Comics X-Men Game Master's Legacy. I attempted to play that game and it was ridiculously bad. You start with Storm and oh man, I can't remember his name. Anyway, you only start with 2 of them, and there's only 2 modes, like hard and very hard, and it's not good. It's a horrible game. If you have a Game Gear, avoid that game unless you want to collect all of them. And then the bonus that came with it was this little Ziploc baggie. Woo, Ziploc baggie. It actually had manuals for 10 of the games. The manuals that came with it was Bugs Bunny, Double Trouble, Super Columns, Legend of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse, Sega Sports, NHL All-Star Hockey, Sega Sports Trivia, Poker Face Paul's Blackjack, X-Men Game Master's Legacy, which I'm probably going to have to look through to figure out how this game goes, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Sonic Chaos, and The Adventures of Batman and Robin. So the only 2 games that didn't come with the book was Sonic 2 and Jungle Book, which those 2, by playing them, are pretty self-explanatory. So for the $10 price tag plus the shipping, I thought this was a great deal. It was very nice to find, very good to have, especially with the adapters for both the car and the wall. And I'm glad I got to sit down and do a video on today, June 26th, which happens to be my 26th birthday. So I'm going to try to get this loaded up. Hopefully it works out well, and I will see you guys later. Thanks.